Hiyo, I'm in Madrid on holiday at the moment for a bit. I'm flying back tomorrow. Beautiful day here. We catching up bits and pieces, some log cows. I don't know. I don't know that I do come across as a bit abrasive. I mean, yesterday in one of my posts I said Charlie Kirk burns in hell. He was a horrible, in my opinion, was a horrible person. Or for the fact of what he said, and not even what he says, what he built contributes to a lot of bad stuff that hurts people who done nothing to him. So I won't go into, we could probably guess. And again, while some people say, oh well, free speech, but it doesn't matter if I call, does it? It doesn't matter none of it, because, you know, it's not that words hurt which is a problem, it's how you convince people who have power to do damage to people, take the rights away from certain people. But regardless, I was asked once when I post, which yes, I do admit me saying Charlie Kirk burns in hell, pretty insensitive, however, I didn't want him to be shot. I was really shocked and surprised. I wasn't saddened. I've never had a positive opinion about him. However, I wanted him to be alive. I wanted him to continue being debated and destroyed by people. In fact, it's a video of like feminists versus Oxford students versus like people who actually he wouldn't normally target, but assumed he could target was Charlie Kirk. He usually, with him in Turning Point US, I don't think Turning Point UK has much as a punch, because often in the UK we have different standards of political environment. You know, we have different political memory, different political. That's a lovely fucking day, isn't it? By motor, I think it's a motorway. Cheap curvature, which is good. But yeah, back to Charlie Kirk. Honestly, I do not think he should have been killed. A lot of people jump to, oh, there's a shooter trans, shooter this. But as far as I've read, I could be wrong, as far as I've read, it's more likely the shooter were a part of the ilk of Nick Fuentes. That's it, Nick Fuentes. He was a groiper, as they say in the US. Sorry for that. Yeah. It's not really that easy to say that these political celebrities are special. Charlie Kirk weren't special. I never respected him, never should anyone, because he was purposeful. Charlie Kirk was dishonest, always. And that was important, very important, almost similar to a bunch of episodes of Last Podcast on the Left I've listened to of Jimmy Savile. And of course, I'm not suggesting Charlie Kirk was a nonce or anything to do with child sex offence, that's disgusting to assume. I do not believe that at all. But similar in how he manipulated people, and I think absolutely, but I wish that no one assassinated him, honestly. I wanted him to be alive, not just so he was destroyed by the libs, because he deserves for shit anyway, but no one deserves to be killed, especially not in such a public way. Because when I heard about Charlie Kirk being killed, I was like, are you kidding me? Hang on a minute. No, it must be someone else. I saw the video and holy shit, it was devastating, because someone was asking a question out and over, bang. And the thing are, I'm not as clued up on my counter-terrorism studies as I are. I've got a master's in terrorism, but I've not as much memory. I'm an apparent lol cow on the internet who cares about Charlie Kirk. I'm sad that he's gone. His family didn't deserve it. I honestly feel sorry for his family. Although that doesn't discredit the cringe. I mean, what was it, that silly concert? And what I did find funny was Candace. Not Candace. Is it Candace Owens? That black woman who's hyper conservative. Just tarded as hell. But she then saying, oh, well, this person's an assassin right in front of his wife. I thought, like, wow. That's pretty funny. And she's like, oh no. Pretty woke of her, wasn't it? For her to recoil what she said, but I don't care really. I've not really talked about much other than lol cows. I mean, my knowledge are more in philosophical politics and Western view, my own point of view. Question me in the comments all you want, but I mean, I don't know, mate. Fucking hell. But I've been thinking about Charlie Kirk a little bit, and the fact that I'm sure he knew he was wrong on a lot of stuff. He didn't care, and his political aims were to build from a position where he could manipulate. I mean, a lot of the students he debated in America, obviously, there's lots of people pointing out, obviously, there are people who are foundation year, maybe first year. I think freshers in America differ a bit in the UK in terms of year, but it's like, majority of people didn't know anything. Then he went to fucking Oxford, and he was, oh god, I was watching, like, it was destroyed. Even like the feminist woman is like, Jesus Christ. Though funny enough, instead of what is a woman, the problem is where you apply, even an issue in humans when you apply, what is a woman? Technically, everyone is partially female because males have nipples. Males are not supposed to have nipples by evolutionary principle. We're not supposed to have nipples. The reason we do are because we are partially female. And yes, it may be tangential that I'm talking about that, but I just thought, well, it's my last whole day in Spain for now. I'll start chatting about a dickhead who just wanted to make a name for himself. He did pretty well. Very unfortunately assassinated. But honestly, I didn't wish any ill will towards him. I just thought what he represented should deserve ill will. Then again, I mean, mate, the environment he helped create, Turning Point USA, the more it spreads, the more people will get hurt, because some people think, oh, what these conservatives are saying is true, because they're conservative and I've been fed all this because I'm Generation Z. I'm gonna start bullying and physically assaulting people. That's what a lot of people will pick up on. That's what a lot of people will think, like, oh, well then we're therefore justified in violence towards people who are a bit different. But I hope that doesn't occur. I mean, obviously it's way better to be liberal than conservative. Conservatism is based on bullshit, really, but it's like, well, that's my opinion. Have your own as you want. That's my thoughts on Charlie Kirk. So someone in the comments fairly asked, oh, would you want, I'm paraphrasing, would you want to them to have a family? I'm like, look, I believe he was an evil person, but I didn't want what happened to him because People can change when, if convinced. When, hopefully when, but mainly if convinced that what they're doing is wrong. Up to them to decide that. I'm not the arbiter of life. Have your opinion, call me out, whatever. Oh, cool. My opinion, call you out. Do what you want. I'm me. I'm a nobody. I'm nothing. But that's a small update on Charity Kirk, really. On my forest, and then hope you'll have a lovely day. It's gorgeous out here in Madrid. See you later. Bye.